Good morning, class 6. Today I am telling you about motions of the earth. So let's start the chapter. During the ancient times, people thought that the earth was static while the sun, the moon and the stars all move around it. Nicholas Copernicus was an astronomer of Polish, said that the earth only appears to be stationary. Actually, it is not only rotates on its own axis but also moves around the sun in a fixed orbit. Thus we can say that the earth has two types of motion. First, rotation. Second, revolution. Rotation. The movements of the earth on its own axis is called rotation. Revolution. The movements of the earth around the sun in a fixed orbit is called its revolution. Rotation of the earth. The earth of the axis of the earth is an imaginary line that connects the north and south pole. The axis of the earth is not vertical. It makes an angle 66.5 degree with its orbital plane. This tilting of the earth's axis is called the inclination of the earth's axis. The speed of rotation of the earth is about 1675 km per hour at the equator. It is the highest speed of the earth rotation. The speed decreases as one moves toward the pole and it is zero at the poles. The earth takes about 24 hours to complete one rotation on its axis. Effect of the earth. It is due to the earth rotation that make us feel that the sun, the moon and the other heavenly bodies move from east to west. It gives us a day of 24 hours. It causes day and night on the earth. It gives us idea of the direction on the basis of sunrise and sunset. It causes tide twice a day. How day and night are caused? The earth is spherical in shape. As such, only half of the earth gets light from the sun at a time. The portion of the earth facing the sun have day while there is night in the portion opposite to the sun. The circle of illumination. The circle that divided the day from night on the globe is known as the circle of illumination. The circle of illumination moves from the east toward the west. It is because the earth moves from west to east. As the area in the zone of darkness come nearer the circle of illumination, it starts receiving the diffuse light. It is early period of the day and is called the dawn. When the sun reaches the horizon, there is again some diffuse light. This diffuse light after the sunset is called the dusk. Length of the day and night. The length of day and night is not the same throughout the year. This variation is due to the inclination of the earth's axis. Due to this inclination, the north hemisphere remains inclined toward the sun for half of the year and southern hemisphere during the other half. The north pole is inclined toward the sun and the south pole turn away from the sun. Thus, a larger part of the northern hemisphere receives sunlight. This result is longer day and shorter night in the northern hemisphere. The south pole is inclined toward the sun and the north is turned away from the sun. Thus, a large part of the southern hemisphere receives the sunlight. This result is longer day and shorter night in the southern hemisphere. Revolution of the earth. Beside rotation, the earth has another moment related to time. It is the revolution of the earth in its orbit around the sun. The earth revolves around the sun from west to east at a speed of about 30 km per second. What is leap year? The earth takes the 365 days, 5 hours, 48 minutes and 56 seconds, or 365 1/4 days to revolve around the sun. We call it 1 year. We considered the earth as having 365 days only and ignore the extra 6 hours. However, the 6 hours left each year is added the 4th year to make it a full day. Thus, on every 4th year, the month of the February is of 29 days instead of 28 days and the year has 366 days. Such a year is called a leap year. Effect of the Earth's revolution. The revolution of the earth around the sun causes variation in the length of the day and light, in the distribution of heat over the surface of the earth, and the phenomenon of season. This phenomenon of season is the most important effect of the earth's revolution. Change of season. The change of season is the cause due to the tilt of the earth and the earth's revolution around the sun. When the north pole is tilted toward the sun, the north hemisphere receives the maximum light. As such, it is summer there. It is just the opposite in the case of southern hemisphere, and it is the winter there. The case is just reversed when the southern pole is tilted toward the sun. Summer solstice. The situation when the sun reaches its northmost point is called the summer solstice. It marks the beginning of the summer in the northern hemisphere. Day become longer than the night. 21st June is the longest days of the year in the northern hemisphere. Winter solstice. The situation when the sun reaches in southernmost point is called the winter solstice. It marks the beginning of the winter in the northern hemisphere. Day becomes shorter than the night. December 22 is the shortest day of the year in the northern hemisphere. Equinox. 21st March is called the spring equinox and September 23rd is called the autumn equinox. On equinoxes, the day and night are of equal duration throughout the world. 21st March marks the beginning of spring season, while 23rd September marks the beginning of the autumn in northern hemisphere. The situation is just reverse in the southern hemisphere. 21st coincides with the New Year Day of the Indian national calendar. So children, if you like this video, don't forget to share and like it. Thank you.